Proverbs of Solomon. A wise son brings joy to his father, but a foolish son is the grief of his mother. Treasures gained dishonestly will amount to nothing, but righteousness delivers from death. Jehovah will not let the righteous go hungry, but he will deny the wicked what they crave. Lazy hands lead to poverty, but diligent hands bring wealth. The son who acts with insight gathers during summer, but the son who acts shamefully sleeps during harvest. Blessings crown the head of the righteous, but the mouth of the wicked conceals violence. The memory of the righteous is a blessing, but the name of the wicked will rot. Whoever has a wise heart accepts instructions, but the one who speaks foolishly will come to ruin. Whoever walks in integrity walks securely, but whoever perverts his ways will be found out. The one who winks maliciously with the eye causes trouble, and the one who speaks foolishly will fall into ruin. The mouth of the righteous is a fountain of life, but the mouth of the wicked conceals violence. Hatred stirs up strife, but love covers all transgressions. Wisdom is found on the lips of those who have understanding, but a rod is for the back of those lacking sense. The wise store up knowledge in the heart, but the mouth of the fool is near to ruin. The wealth of the rich is their fortified city, the ruin of the poor is their poverty. The deeds of the righteous lead to life, but the earnings of the wicked lead to sin. Whoever accepts discipline shows the way to life, but whoever ignores correction misleads others. Whoever hides hatred has lying lips, and whoever spreads slander is a fool. When words are many, transgression is unavoidable, but whoever controls his tongue acts wisely. The tongue of the righteous is like choice silver, but the heart of the wicked is of little value. The lips of the righteous nourish many, but fools die for lack of sense. It is the blessing of Jehovah that makes one rich, and he adds no sorrow to it. To the fool, engaging in shameful conduct is like a sport, but the man of understanding has wisdom. What the wicked dread will overtake them, but the desire of the righteous will be granted. When the storm passes, the wicked are no more, but the righteous stand firm forever. Like vinegar to the teeth and smoke to the eyes, so is the lazy one to those who send him. The fear of Jehovah prolongs life, but the years of the wicked will be cut short. The expectation of the righteous brings joy, but expectation of the righteous brings joy. But the hope of the wicked will perish. The way of Jehovah is a stronghold for the blameless, but it means ruin for evildoers. The righteous will never be uprooted, but the wicked will no longer dwell in the land. The mouth of the righteous produces wisdom, but the perverse tongue will be cut out. The lips of the righteous know what is fitting, but the mouth of the wicked is perverse, dishonest. Scales are detestable to Jehovah, but accurate weights are his delight.
When pride comes, then comes disgrace, but with the humble is wisdom. The integrity of the upright guides them, but the falseness of the treacherous will destroy them. Wealth will be of no value in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivers from death. The righteousness of the upright makes their path straight, but the wicked will fall by their own wickedness. The righteousness of the upright will deliver them, but the treacherous will be caught by their own desires. When the wicked die, their hope perishes, and their expectations based on power come to nothing. The righteous are rescued from trouble, and it falls on the wicked instead. With his mouth, the apostate destroys his neighbor, but through knowledge, the righteous are delivered. The goodness of the righteous brings joy to the city, and when the wicked perish, there are shouts of joy. Through the blessing of the upright, the city is exalted, but by the mouth of the wicked, it is overthrown. But by the mouth of the wicked, it is overthrown. Well, the righteousness delivers from death, but the wicked will fall. But the wicked will fall by their own wickedness. The righteousness of the upright will deliver them, but the treacherous will be caught by their own desires. When the wicked die, their hope perishes, and their expectations based on power come to nothing. The righteous are rescued from trouble, and it falls on the wicked instead. With his mouth the apostate destroys his neighbor, but through knowledge the righteous are delivered. The goodness of the righteous brings joy to the city, and when the wicked perish, there are shouts of joy. Through the blessing of the upright, the city is exalted, but by the mouth of the wicked it is overthrown. Whoever lacks sense shows contempt for his neighbor, but the man of understanding holds his peace. A gossip betrays secrets, but one who is trustworthy keeps a confidence. Without wise guidance, the people fall, but with many counselors there is success. Whoever puts up security for a stranger will surely suffer, but whoever refuses to shake hands and pledges safe. A kind woman gains honor, but ruthless men seize wealth. A kind man benefits himself, but a cruel man brings trouble on himself. The wicked earn deceptive wages, but whoever sows righteousness reaps a true reward. The one who stands firm for righteousness walks toward life, but whoever pursues evil walks toward death. Those with twisted hearts are detestable to Jehovah, but those whose ways are blameless are his delight. Be assured of this, the wicked will not go unpunished, but the children of the righteous will escape. Like a gold ring in a pig's snout is a beautiful woman who likes discretion. The desire of the righteous ends in good, but the expectation of the wicked results in wrath. There are those who give generously and end up with more. Another withholds what he should give and ends up in poverty. A generous person will prosper, and whoever refreshes others will himself be refreshed. The people will curse the one who withholds credit.
A good person obtains the approval of Jehovah, but he condemns the man who devises evil. No one can find security through wickedness, but the righteous will never be uprooted. A capable wife is a crown to her husband, but a shameful wife is like rot in his bones. The thoughts of the righteous are just, but the advice of the wicked is deceitful. The words of the wicked are a deadly ambush, but the mouth of the righteous delivers them. When the wicked are overthrown, they are no more, but the house of the righteous will stand. The man who speaks with prudence is praised, but the one with a perverse heart will be held in contempt. Better to be an ordinary person with a servant than to glorify oneself and have nothing to eat. The righteous care for their domestic animals, but even the mercy of the wicked is cruel. Whoever cultivates his land will have plenty of food, but whoever pursues worthless things lacks sense. The wicked envy what other wicked men hunt, but the root of the righteous yields fruit. An evil person is trapped by his sinful speech, but the righteous escape from trouble. From the fruit of his words a man is satisfied with good, and by the work of his hands he will be rewarded. The way of the fool seems right in his own eyes, but the wise accept counsel. A fool shows his irritation immediately, but a prudent man overlooks an insult. A faithful witness tells the truth, but a false witness speaks lies. Reckless words are like sword thrusts, but the tongue of the wise brings healing. Truthful lips endure forever, but a lying tongue lasts only a moment. Deceit is in the heart of those who plot evil, but those who promote peace have joy. No harm will befall the righteous, but the wicked will suffer many calamities. Lying lips are detestable to Jehovah, but those who act faithfully are his delight. The prudent man conceals knowledge, but the heart of fools proclaims folly. The diligent hand will rule, but the lazy hand will be put to forced labor. Anxiety weighs down the heart of a man, but a good word cheers it up. The righteous search out their pasture, but the conduct of the wicked leads them astray. The lazy man does not roast his game, but diligence is a man's precious treasure. The path of righteousness leads to life, along that way there is no death. A wise son accepts his father's discipline, but a mocker does not listen to rebuke. From the fruit of his words a man will eat what is good, but the desire of the treacherous is violence. Whoever guards his mouth protects his life, whoever opens wide his lips will come to ruin. The sluggard craves much and gets nothing, but the diligent will be fully satisfied. The righteous hate falsehood, but the actions of the wicked bring shame and disgrace. Righteousness protects the one who walks in innocence, but wickedness overthrows the sinner. Some pretend to be rich yet have nothing, others pretend to be poor yet have great wealth.
The riches of a man serve as ransom for his life, but the poor are never threatened. The light of the righteous shines brightly, but the lamp of the wicked will be extinguished. Pride only breeds strife, but wisdom is found in those who take advice. Wealth gained hastily will dwindle, but whoever gathers little by little will increase it. Hope deferred makes the heart sick, but a desire fulfilled is a tree of life. Whoever despises instruction will be punished, but whoever respects a command will be rewarded. The teaching of the wise is a fountain of life, turning one away from the snares of death. Good understanding wins favor, but the way of the treacherous is hard. The prudent act with knowledge, but fools expose their folly. A wicked messenger falls into trouble, but a faithful envoy brings healing.
Whoever rejects discipline ends in poverty and shame, but whoever accepts correction will be honored. A fulfilled desire is sweet to the soul, but fools detest turning from evil. Whoever walks with the wise will become wise, but the companion of fools will suffer harm. Disaster pursues sinners, but prosperity rewards the righteous. A good man leaves an inheritance for his grandchildren, but the sinner's wealth is stored up for the righteous. The field of the poor may yield abundant food, but it can be swept away by injustice. Whoever despairs the rod hates his son, but the one who loves him is careful to discipline him. The righteous eat to their heart's content, but the stomach of the wicked goes hungry. Whoever disbanding wins for the fountain of life, but the way of the treacherous is hard. The prudent act with knowledge, but fools expose their folly. A wicked messenger falls into trouble, but a faithful envoy brings healing. Whoever rejects discipline ends in poverty and shame, but whoever accepts correction will be honored. A fulfilled desire is sweet to the soul, but fools detest turning from evil. Whoever walks with the wise will become wise, but the companion of fools will suffer harm. Disaster pursues sinners, but prosperity rewards the righteous. A good man leaves an inheritance for his grandchildren, but the sinner's wealth is stored up for the righteous. The field of the poor may yield abundant food, but it can be swept away by injustice.